Love, Give, and I'm coming to you on the top of the Carnival Spirit. I've been on this 10-day cruise, which ended up being kind of a 6-day cruise because of me forgetting my passport. Anyway, another story. You can listen to the other Facebook Lives with that one. But I'm here at the beautiful Opera House. I've got the Harbour Bridge going on over here as well. And I really wanted to talk to you guys today about being brave in the face of bullying. And the reason why I really wanted to talk to you guys about that is because I have just met an incredible soul on this ship I actually got to interview yesterday. His name is Michael Bennett. He is an amazing comedian. You guys can look up his stuff. But ultimately, what I was finding over these past couple of days is the inspiration that he gives, the different skill set that he has, him bringing that to being a comedian and being, on this stage, making people laugh in that environment. I go to a lot of comedy shows all the time, and what I've found is that it brings a kind of audience in which, they're there to laugh, right? They're there to have fun, kind of pick each other apart. It's a place in which there's going to be quite a lot of, tall poppy syndrome, tearing each other down, tearing ourselves down, being able to laugh at ourselves. But what I was actually seeing was the dynamic at play between, this comedian and other comedians. And what I was really seeing is this tall poppy syndrome happening with these, older men, and I was seeing that the threat that they were seeing from somebody who is brilliant at their art, at what they do, and bringing different skill sets to their comedy and to the laughter, and people who didn't have those other variety of skill sets actually, pulling this guy apart, pulling people down, tearing a grown man down as them being other grown adults, right? And I really watched this and saw this, and I was reminded of how brave it is to shine bright, how brave it is to have a different skill set, how brave it is to step outside of the norm and have an impact from your heart, rather than just like laughing it off and making everything funny or humorous, actually showing that you have something that you're inspired by, that you're passionate about. And when you do that, you're going to have other people in your realm who are going to try and pull you back down. They're going to try and cut you back down. Why? Because instead of seeing you and how you're shining and letting that be an inspiration and go, wow, like what is this person doing? How can they, what they're doing, how can that actually impact me? How can it make me grow in what I'm doing? How can it make me get better at my craft and how I'm trying to do whatever it is that I do in this world? Instead of using that person who's stepping outside of the box as a vehicle of inspiration, they're getting threatened by it. And instead of them growing, they're trying to keep other people down at their level. And what you'll see in bullying is bullies are never alone, right? There's always one person with at least another person, and they enable one another. They're like, yeah, this guy or this girl is, shining bright. They're kind of showing us up here. And instead of us going, let's level up, let's use that as the next benchmark to move and shift, let's actually, instead of doing that, what they end up doing is they go, nah, like this guy or this girl, we're going to bring them back down. And by doing so, and by doing that in a group format, what you're really saying is not only, yeah, like we're in it together and we're going to tear this guy or girl down, but also, hey, this mate that you're bullying with, you're saying, oh, well, don't you dare step outside of the box. Don't you dare grow or get too full of yourself or ahead of the game. You better play small with me, otherwise I'll do to you what we're doing to this guy or girl. And so what you need to do is you need to be the brave one. And despite how many people might be bringing you down, tearing you down, you need to actually step outside of that mold, outside of that box, and be willing to go it alone. And you will have to go it alone. That's part of being brave. You have to believe in yourself enough to get to that next level. And so that's really what I want to talk to you guys about. That's what I've kind of been witnessing on this ship over the last few days. And it's been really exciting to see that those of us who end up to that next level. They're never going to hold you back. So that's my message for you guys today, and I definitely want to check in with any of you guys who have been, gotta flick the camera around. Flick the camera around so I can see who's been able to join me. I really want to check in with you guys, so drop me a comment, let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. Oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful out here, and I can't wait to see who's here. So who have I got? I've got Con and DB and Vanessa. Hello DB, great to see you as always. And Marco's here as well. Ciao to you. And Philippe, awesome to see you. And Farah and Deanne and Max, awesome. And Huss is in the house. And Marco and Judy and Colin and Paul and Mark and Gael and Dennis. And Gael, thank you so much. It's great to be back in beautiful Sydney. I have been in Vanuatu and New Caledonia and Mystery Island and all sorts of great stuff, but there is nothing better than being on this ship and coming back into Sydney Harbour. It's really, really beautiful. And Dennis, awesome, thanks for sharing. You're so welcome, my friend. And as I said, I did an interview with the amazing Michael Bennett just yesterday, and it was brilliant. I cannot wait to share it with you guys, particularly for you men out there, and particularly for you men out there who have battled with suicidal thoughts, not really knowing what to do in terms of, dealing with your own internal world. So there's so much value in what Michael has to share with you guys, and I'll be sharing that interview with you probably in the next week. I'll get that edited and get it over to you guys. Can't wait. And Byron's here as well. And DB, learn from the positive and grow from each to reach your best within your life. Absolutely, DB. So well put. Thanks for sharing those words of wisdom, my friend. And Vanessa, perfect timing. Thank you for this inspiring message. You're so welcome, Vanessa. I always appreciate that these messages are resonating with you. And what was really, interesting to me was that witnessing older men, like in their 50s, kind of operating like teenage girls. I didn't even know men got like this, right? And just kind of tearing down the reputation of other people because of their own fears and insecurities. And so I think that we are dealing with bullying at every single age. So I think it's a good one for all of us to be reminded of, and not let those bullies in our lives, make us play small. Step up and know that you can leave behind those that want you to stay small, and you'll definitely attract those kind of people who want you and expect you to play at your best. They're the kind of people you want to be surrounded by. So keep going with that. And Moises is here, and Elf, awesome, and Stephen. This is so interesting. I'm loving that you're finding this super interesting, Stephen. Thanks so much for showing up and letting me know. And George is here, and Lincoln, g'day, good to see you. And Nadoon is here, great. And Jean-Francois, great to see you. And Elf, the goddess returns. Glad to see you're safe, dearest soul. Thank you so much, Elf. Yeah, it's brilliant to be back on Facebook Lives. I've had some Wi-Fi connection, but haven't had access to doing any videos except for the ones that I've pre-recorded for you in terms of the interview with the amazing Michael Bennett. So can't wait to share that, and great to be back. And Zoran's here as well. And Stephen, I'm loving that this is a great video for you. And Andrew and Haru, awesome. Shine on, Divine One. I love having you in the house as always, Haru. Thank you. And much love and gratitude to you. And Alex is here as well. And Anthony and Choppy and Rovi. Awesome to see each and every one of you guys. Join me live in the beautiful Sydney Harbour with the beautiful Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. So nice, and bit of the harbour, and this is just the ship that I've been on. And definitely hope that today's message has resonated with you guys and served you, and it's got you thinking about those bullies in your life at every age. Unfortunately, we can't leave bullies behind at school. Unfortunately, they're in the workplace. They're on ships that you're on. They're everywhere that you go. Everywhere you're going to shine bright, expect there to be some bullies in the house. And instead of letting that tear you down and beat up your self-esteem, just realize everybody's an open book. Everybody, however they operate, right? If everything's either coming from love or fear, You know, anything that tears another down is really how another is feeling inside themselves, right? Just remind yourself, you're shining light on their insecurities, on where they fear that they're not good enough. And instead of you being a source of inspiration for them, they're too weak to let you be that source of inspiration. Instead, they just want to tear you down, so you're not shining light on those blind spots and those areas where they need to grow any longer. All right, so see it as their problem, as much as it hurts, as much as it doesn't feel good to have other people tear down your reputation. Just see beyond it, take a meta perspective on the situation, see it for what's going on in their world, and move on, and don't let it dull your brightness. All right, so please here as well, all you guys who are just joining me, please catch the recording, get a ton of value from this message, and if this has been valuable to you, please do share it with anybody that you feel could get some value from today's message. I deeply appreciate that. And as I said, cannot wait to share the amazing interview with Michael Bennett with you guys over the coming week. I'll get the details out to you. And as always, guys, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and that you're doing something super empowering, and today's message has definitely served you. Thanks so much for everybody who was able to join me live. I love you guys. You give me so much energy, and I'm grateful to be back and being able to do these live videos for you guys. And I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. So much love, and I'll shoot the camera around and give you one last beautiful look at beautiful Sydney Harbour. Much love.